Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Well, it's fine.
Just fine?
Stomach's going for the gold, but never very good at gymnastics, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
So, welcome to Kesra, your first solo session.
Oh God.
We are going to get started right where we left off, which was as soon as you went to bed in Sinestra's home / Temple of Ioun, alone in your room.
Yep.
She has just stopped by to bring you the rest of your tea.
Mm-hmm.
She gave it to you and you closed the door.
Yep.
You are alone.
Cool.
What?
Great. I'm gonna, as I said Monday, I am going to, I'm echoing. Why am I echoing?
Oh, are you echoing? Hold on. No, it's me.
Echo. Should have taken advantage of the echo when I had a chance. Ukatawa.
Let's take my earrings out.
Damn, getting ready to throw down.
Okay. Good to go. Kate? Oh my god, I think you're frozen. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Hmm. So the last time on Open for Adventure, it was a good time. Hi. There's a lot of me going on right now. This really is a solo session. You're right. Kesra does not want to talk about her past so much that she's just disappeared from the narrative entirely. She's just gone. Forever and ever and ever. She went back to place. No, she went back to town by way of place. Yeah. And so Kesra is just sitting in her room alone. She's probably picking her nose. She's probably making out with her sword. What else is she doing? She is... Definitely contemplating her tea. This motherfucker. Yes! Life needs things. I know that it's just me. Thank you for the text message with a screenshot of the overlay. I really appreciate it. You are so good to me. So cool, it's just me hanging out, doing a thing. You know, it'd be like that sometimes. Hello? Hi.
So, we may have to start at 7:30.
Okay.
Because the reason why Aaron was going into his closet for toolkit is because he's rewiring the living room.
Oh.
Which is where the Wi-Fi is.
That's really great.
Yeah. So he's going to go get his extension cord, and he's going to plug in the extension cord for me. And it'll hopefully be up soon. But, yeah. So 7:30. 7:30.
Cool. I kind of want someone else to join the Zoom and pretend to be you.
Who?
I kind of want someone to join the Zoom for 15 minutes and pretend to be Kesra.
Do it.
The first person who gets on Zoom right now gets to pretend to be Kesra.
Is anyone? Am I on speakerphone? Can they hear me?
You're on speakerphone. They can hear you. Mindy won. Mindy, it is. You're on speakerphone. They can hear you. Mindy won. Mindy, it is. Mindy. You're on speakerphone. They can hear you. Mindy won.
Oh wait, hold on. There's like 1,000 things happening.
Mindy.
What?
It was just playing me.
I know. Sorry.
Hi, Kesra.
What's up?
How's it going? She beat you. Sorry.
You can be Kesra. Do you want to be Kesra?
I can't hear you.
It's cool. Bye. I love you.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Kesra, how's it going?
You know, I had this really cool tea.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not like the tea back in my old hometown
Yeah, what was that again?
place.
Yeah.
You heard of it?
I don't think so.
Small town.
Mhm.
Small town. It's actually right beside town. With capital T.
Mm-hmm.
They have really great pocket pretzels, though. I've heard.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you like to do in your spare time, Kesra?
Like to shoot the shit. Drink. Pick fights with old men. I'm working on that. You know, like some self growth. Trying to avoid that experience. You know, I don't really like to do anything. I like to make like money, like gold. So that's really about it.
What-
I don't really like to do much.
What are your biggest pet peeves?
People talking in my head. People instinctively trying to like fix everything and like screwing me over in the process. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. We're going on an adventure, guys.
Okay, there's no echo anymore.
Oh. We're going on an adventure anyway.
Today on Open for Adventure,
We go on an actual adventure.
through Mindy's house. What? Yeah. What else? What other things bother you, Kesra?
I mean, people telling all my secrets.
Do you have?
People
Do you have
people
secrets?
knowing things about me. I mean, everybody has secrets.
What are your secrets?
How if I know?
You don't know your own secrets.
I mean, I don't know if I don't necessarily know them as much as I just prefer to ignore.
So, ignoring your secrets, how do you think that's been going for you? I can't hear you. Nope. Did you change your Zoom audio? This is like a fun game where we try to guess what Mindy's saying. 3 words. How many words? 3? I can't hear you.
For them.
Hi! You guys! What the hell? Oh my god. This is my favorite thing ever. Mindy's face right now is just perfect. It's just perfect. Okay.
Surprise, bitch. Bet you didn't think you'd see me again.
This is my favorite thing ever.
Someone, I can hear it on someone's,
That would be me.
yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Back
I'm
again.
gonna eject Mindy from this call.
Did her stuff freeze?
Oh, she left. Hi! What's up,
Hello.
Kesra?
It's fine. It's cool. The roommate just casually rewiring the living room. It's fine. As one does.
You know, like you do. So. Kesra, where were we? You were in your room.
Was I?
You're in your room.
Apparently I did other things, according to the chat. So it's fine.
It is late. You are alone.
Cool. I am, as I said previously, the tea goes on the side table.
Mhm.
I'm going to take my little water skin canteen thing and put that on the side table because habit. And then I'm going to start undressing, getting ready for bed. If there's a mirror in the room, I am studiously ignoring it.
No mirror.
I do kind of rub my chest a little bit, but I do not look at it.
If you don't look at it, it'll go away.
Yes, like all of my other problems. And it's been a really long day, so I'm just gonna go to bed.
Okay.
So I don't have anybody to profess feelings to or anything like that, like everybody else does. You know, I might glance at my sword real quick, but you know.
Check your pocket for pretzels.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go to bed.
Okay. It doesn't take you long to fall asleep. It never does. You can sleep
No.
just about anywhere.
It's true.
You hope that this will be one of those nights where nothing extraordinary happens.
That would be great.
Just the empty bliss of unconsciousness. But you start to feel warm. At first it's kind of okay. It's like, okay, I'm under a blanket, you know. But then it's too much. You can feel the sweat start to drip. And it's not just hot. It's not just warm, it's hot. You open your eyes and you are surrounded by flame. You can see nothing else but fire and blackness. And smoke. Burning leaves falling to the ground.
So Tuesday. Regular Tuesday night then.
Actually, it's Wednesday.
Well. Is this a common dream that I've had? Common theme. But...
Common theme.
Okay.
You can feel...
Trying to wake up.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
I was just going to say you can feel the flames start to lick at you, burning your skin. Sweat drips down your face, your neck, your back.
Well, trying to wake up from these never works. So...
Make a constitution check, see if you can wake up from this dream.
Okay, just a check. Alright, that's fine. Oh god, that one ran away, so... that mod 20.
Okay. Getting pissed off! You suddenly pull yourself out of your dream. And you are back in your room.
I do what I do every every time this happens, and I reach for my water skin canteen on the side table because
You're really
I'm
thirsty.
always
Yeah.
very thirsty. This is a little extra thirsty, so I'm just gonna kind of reach for it.
Okay, you do so.
And I'm going to drink first thing that comes to hand because sometimes it feels like the fire is actually in my throat and in my lungs, and it's not. It's not pleasant.
Fumbling in the dark, you reach for your canteen and you grab what feels like it. Take it, sip it back, and it is not water. It's the tea. And you don't realize it till it's almost gone.
Is anybody's room next to mine? Am I next to anybody's
You are
room in particular?
specifically not next to anybody because you did not want to hear anything.
Great. Good. Because that means that I don't disturb anybody when I say the word fuck really, really loudly. Or when I hurl the teacup across the room.
It shatters against the wall.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Great. I'm going to swing my legs off the bed, grab my canteen, my actual honest to God water canteen, and I am going to chug it.
Okay.
I'm going to chug it. Don't particularly want to barf it up. If I thought she was going to poison me to kill me, I would. But I think this feels like more shenanigans than murder. So barfing is unpleasant, and I would rather not do that on purpose.
Real.
So I'm going to drink all the water and hopefully...
Okay. You chug what's left in your canteen. Your belly sloshing now, uncomfortably.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Feeling a little bloated.
Yeah.
You sit there in the quiet, and it is just that. Quiet.
Did it taste any different from the tea I had in the evening?
Make a taste check.
I mean, I got an 18, but I don't know what to add to it.
It's fine, it's just a d20. It tastes the same as what you were drinking earlier.
I want to make an iocane powder reference here.
Okay.
But I'm going to pass on that one. Okay, I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to pace around the room for a little bit, see if I start to feel any different, if I can tell that there was any kind of effect to it.
Okay. You start to walk around the room, waiting for yourself to feel drugged, drowsy, sick, loopy, high, any of these things. You wait, and you've been all of those things.
Yes.
And
yeah.
Nothing you... Make an insight check on yourself.
Oh, on myself? That's not good. I actively avoid inciting on myself. Oh, well, that's a 4.
Yeah, you feel fine.
So an 8.
Yeah.
An 8?
Feel pretty normal. You just feel a little freaked out.
Yeah. Yep. Do tend to get inside my own head about things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, it's either loud midnight accusations at a woman that is clearly very powerful and uncomfortable magic things in a clearly very magical place that could be unfounded or could not be unfounded, Just kind of let it. Nothing seems to be happening. So I'll probably give it another 15 minutes of pacing. Usually, if something's going to happen, it will within the first like half hour.
Yeah.
So we'll give it another 15 minutes.
Are you sitting or are you pacing still?
I'm pacing still.
Okay. Your pace slows a little as you walk this last 15 minutes wearing a path around the bed in this semicircle. It's not a lot of space in this room. Nothing happens.
I'm still super suspicious, but not suspicious enough to want to stay up another however long until morning and then deal with whatever happens with half a night's sleep. Okay. I'm gonna go back to bed.
Okay. You do so. Almost not ready to close your eyes in case you go back to the fire. Eventually your eyes do drift closed. Sleep takes you again. This time there's no fire. This time it's an empty battlefield. Covered in ash. You look around for something or someone. Make a perception check.
I'm so good at those.
It's not a hard DC.
Well, it is when you roll a 3.
Okay. You take a few steps forward and then all of a sudden something crunches under your foot. It's a skull.
Well, I'm gonna step away from the skull. Now that I've noticed it, is it just one?
It appears to be.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay.
Hope it's not too broken.
It's pretty broken.
Great. Okay. Gonna kind of dust it off.
Are you trying to figure out what it is?
Yeah.
Make a survival check.
18.
It is vaguely humanoid. Human. It's definitely humanoid.
Okay.
Too fine to be a human. Too coarse to be an elf.
Okay.
Definitely not dwarven.
Well, here's to hoping I didn't know him. Or I hardly knew him. One or the other. I'm going to place it back down. And try and find some sort of some kind of identifier for where I am.
Okay. Make a... guys make a survival check.
Well, you're being nice to me because I have proficiency in survival. Natural 18 plus 4.
There we go.
And roll real well and real bad.
You look around trying to figure out where you are. You can see what you swear to be the White Cliffs north of you. But there's, you know that there's a forest between anywhere you can see the White Cliffs and the White Cliff Mountains.
Yeah.
There's no forest. Maybe thin strips of what used to be trees poking up out of the ashen covered ground.
Okay.
You expect it to be warm, but it's not. It's chilly. It's dry. You can feel the water in your skin, the moisture in your skin start to be sapped away.
Okay. I'm going to look around me, look behind me. Is there any kind of indicator of where I came from?
Nope.
Or
It's emptiness for as far as you can see.
my dreams are always some sort of dire. This is a little drastic.
You've never had this dream before.
Yeah, I would definitely remember this. Standing here is not going to do anything, so I'm just going to start walking, I guess.
Okay. North, south, east, west.
Towards the mountains.
Okay. One foot in front of the other, just as you always do. You begin to walk forward, walk away. The only sound you can hear is the crunch of... Sorry, guys. The crunch of your boots on like large chunks of ash, burned pieces of organic matter. There doesn't seem to be anything of identifiable on the ground. You can't tell if this was a tree or a person.
Is there any way, based on how I see the mountains, which is really iffy because you never see all of the mountains, you see the tops of the mountains, but is there any way that I can tell vaguely where I am in the world if I'm close to place?
You're close to place. You're at place.
It's completely flattened.
You don't see anything. Not trees. Not people. Nothing.
Well, I will keep walking towards the mountains then.
Okay. You walk and walk, and you start to grow impatient because the mountains aren't getting any closer. And then you step on another skull. You almost didn't see it because it's almost entirely buried in ash. This one is different in that it has the mandible still near it. You can see 2 tusks sticking up.
I'll keep this one with me for a little bit.
Okay. You start to see, for the very first time, a figure. They are standing, their back to you up ahead. Cloak, long black cloak kind of fluttering behind them in the wind. They look male. They look to be looking at something up ahead.
My desire to shout versus my desire to figure out what's going on. Kind of tugging in both directions right now. But I will carefully place the skull on the ground. And I will approach without saying anything.
Okay. As you get closer, you can see that it is a man, human. Kind of sandy blonde hair. Stop making me yawn. Sandy blonde hair.
I was coughing.
Solid bone structure. He looks like a soldier. He's wearing a uniform, but you haven't seen this uniform before. You get the feeling that the uniform doesn't exactly matter. It's just that he is a warrior. He is a fighter. He is an infantryman.
Does he look familiar?
He stares. You look at him and finally you look forward ahead of you to see what he is looking at, and he is standing on the edge of a cliff. Below him is a canyon where the earth has split open.
There's no cliffs here.
Nope, there's not. Do you look down into them?
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
12.
It looks the same as where you came from, covered in ash. But the longer you look, the more you start to see vague outlines in the ash. And after a moment, you realize that this is a graveyard where the dead have been piled onto the dead. The man is looking down at the scene below him, crossed arms. I'm awake, I promise.
It's fine.
Crossed arms. You can see, I'm not going to make you roll for insight, you can see there's something vaguely like regret on his face.
What happened?
He checks you out over his shoulder. What happened? Well, this is what happens when people stand by and do nothing. That's all it takes for evil to win. It wasn't just you. There's a lot of them. You have nightmares, Kesra? I do too.
And you are?
Call me Saul.
So.
But, a lot of people thought it would be easier. And I tried to push them. But some wills are unbreakable. Like yours. I have given a lot of thought. And I don't know how to make you care. About anything. Except for your own hide.
Yeah.
I don't suppose it's entirely your fault. Left in the world without anyone to care for you. Save one, who is quite busy with others.
Joe is this.
I know you write to her.
It's been a bit.
Unfortunately, it is my understanding that the situation you were taken from would have led you to a worse path than the one you are on now.
Wow.
Not that
Thank my lucky stars.
the sun is a star, Kesra.
I feel like it doesn't count.
Sure.
It's the whole point of stars. So they're far away, unattainable.
And the sun is not.
It's never very far away.
It is for these people. They're in the hells. All of their souls trapped there.
This seems a little drastic for a civil war.
This isn't a civil war.
Then what is it?
What do you care?
Fair enough. Caring sucks, you know. I don't generally see the point.
You've done it before.
Everybody has regrets.
Even gods.
Oh, I'm sure.
Surprised you met me here.
Well, Yeah, I think about it, I probably had help. I There's a lot of things I don't understand. A lot of it I don't want to understand. Actively choose not to understand. Just frankly, the more you care, the more it hurts. Plain and simple. And it's not even just me. It's not like I had some deep, dark, you know, nothing like that. Not more than the average person, but you see the people that care get fucked over and over and over and over again. There's always some idealistic, bright eyed, bushy tailed rookie thinking that they're going to do this so that they can change the world. And then inevitably, every single time, 6 months in, they realize that it's not how it works at all.
Is it because that's what you taught them?
No. Believe it or not, no. I'm not actually here to make anybody's life worse. No, life does that to them on its own. The ones that are stubborn make it through. The ones that aren't, well, they're not quite so hopeful anymore. Then it just, I don't see the point.
If you're such a nihilist, then why bother with anything?
Just food's something. Don't quite want to die yet. Kind of need to be able to eat. Which brings me to my next point. My next question, I guess. Because I don't get. I feel like we already argued this point, but I'm still really, really stuck on this question. Why me? Sorry.
You said it's the stubborn ones who make it through.
Yeah, but I feel like there's a whole hell of a lot more people more suited to whatever you want me to do.
It's not about what I want you to do.
Then what is it about?
See, Kesra, I would tell you. But you've already proven that you won't do anything with the information. You don't care.
To be fair, information given so far has been a lot of fire, a lot of really ambiguous images, and then I suppose I'm supposed to tell Sunshine that the gentleman that she's spent her entire life mooning after is a psychopath, because she'll believe me after 3 weeks of running around.
That wasn't information, Kestrel. That was a warning. Same warnings I've been giving you for the last year. About what will happen if you continue on your path of selfishness, of ambivalence. What if I said that you had the power to make all of this go away? To make all of this not happen?
I'd say you were funny.
I've been called many things. Humorous is not one of them. What if you did? Does that sound like too much work for you?
Certainly sounds like a hell of a lot of work. You're not wrong.
What if I said you were the only one with the power to stop it?
Well, then I'd just be a broken record.
Why does it matter if it's you or not?
Because I am literally the most average person you've ever met. Mostly intentionally.
No, you are not.
I mean, the amount of other shitty mercenaries I've met that also grew up in orphanages and also ran away from home. It's a lot. Quite a few of those.
You're not just a mercenary. You're not just an orphan. You're more than that. And I think that you're afraid. Afraid of trying anything because you might fail.
Maybe.
I can tell you that not trying is going to lead to a lot more failure than you can ever imagine.
What if I tried just enough?
Just enough to make it by like you always have? It's not good enough.
Of course not.
Anything worth having is worth working for. Isn't that what she says, Wilma?
She says a lot of things. Most of it crap to comfort kids that don't realize that no one will ever come to adopt them. Look, life may be shitty. My hometown may be really shitty. Doesn't mean I want it to be an ashen fucking... I still don't know how exactly all of this happens, for one. And secondly, how the I have a sword and an innate talent for bullshit. Not quite sure how you expect me to do any of this. I don't know why you think I'm capable of it.
You have more than just a sword. Much more. Kestrel, you are unbreakable, and that's part of the problem.
It's a pretty nice way to say I suck.
No, that's not what I'm saying. How long are we going to go back and forth?
I mean, I've apparently got all night.
And after tonight?
I say this is a little bit more doom and gloom than usual. I really, like, bullshit gone. This is.
Just the beginning.
Oh, good. That's terrifying.
Hmm.
You're not going to stop asking, are you? Asking. Sorry, that was a nice way of phrasing it.
I've granted you a lot of power.
That I never asked for.
No, you did not.
You know how noticeable a shiny sword is? Especially when you don't know why it's shiny.
It's shiny
Mm.
because I imbue it with radiant energy when you hit your enemies, giving you the power to smite them down faster.
Yeah.
Is that so complicated?
It is when my whole plan is to stay under the radar. Kinda sort of blows the radar away.
I don't know what this radar is that you speak of.
God damn it. You know what I meant, though. Whole point. Everything's just kind of slip in through the cracks.
Why?
Because I know I can do that. I know I'll get paid doing that. I know I probably won't get stabbed doing that. And in the 3 weeks that I've accidentally not been doing that, I do in fact get stabbed by a really cantankerous old man. I'd probably like him if he hadn't stabbed me. Kind of got a fireball thrown at me. Kind of got jumped by cultists.
To be fair, that fireball was not thrown at you.
Yeah, well, I was in the vicinity, which honestly is a lot closer than I ever want to be to a fireball.
And you noticed what happened when you walked away?
Yeah, that sucked. Thanks.
They were going to die.
Well, they kind of walked into said fireball. That generally happens.
How long do you think this group would last without you? Take a guess.
Oh, God. Oh, God. The amount of times they would have actually legitimately died, they probably would have gotten past the rats. Yeah. Yeah. But hey, Fancy Pants is here now. So.
Oh, I'm assuming you mean the prince.
Oh, yeah. 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 Sorry. Kind of kicked him in the balls once. It's a little more satisfying now.
Believe it or not, there is a foe greater than your apathy.
Well. Let's hope I never find one.
Oh, he will find you. Because you know how they say life isn't fair?
Never is.
Sometimes you're marked for things. Sometimes your soul stands out among the rest. Some people call it destiny.
I call it a pain in the ass.
Some people think it's all part of the Raven Queen's weaves, threads of fate Sometimes it's an accident. Despite your best intentions and all of your efforts, you cannot run from this, from what's coming for you. The Dark Commander does not care about
I'm
your
sorry.
apathy.
The who?
You should look it up. Maybe open a book.
Bold of you to assume I read. God. The dark. How? This is really not actually going to go away, is it?
It's not. And it's not because of me. I've kept him at bay from you. You're not going to thank me. I didn't do it for your thanks.
Pity, I actually meant that one.
It is somewhat selfishly motivated. Because after he destroys you, he will destroy me. And all of the rest of us. For fun.
Great.
But you can stop him.
You know, you're really very motivating, aren't you?
I have exhausted all of my resources trying to motivate you, Kestrel.
I'd tell you it was a waste, but I'm sure you know that.
I've learned. I'm not here to give you a pep talk.
Good, because this has not been one.
You can keep running. But you cannot run from him. Maybe it's tomorrow, maybe it's 10 years from now. But whether or not you like it, you were marked.
Shit.
Whether it's
You know-
because of your arsonist tendencies that got their attention. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it was your parents. Maybe it was just sheer dumb luck.
Because I am so very lucky. You know, I don't mind being told what to do. Kind of comes with the territory. I really don't like not having a choice in things.
I removed your choice one time because had I not done so, well, the consequences would have been grave. But since then you have defended and protected. I can help you.
Been very helpful so far.
And you've been just as helpful.
It's talent.
He waves his hand in the air and you see a glowing orb in front of you. Go on.
I'm sorry.
Touch it.
What? Normally.
All right.
Normally that phrase is said in a much more pleasant setting, to be honest. You know, I was kind of intending to tell you to blow it out your ass when I eventually did. I assumed at some point. Probably after I died.
You
The
wouldn't.
whole Dark Commander shtick kind of. Even I could tell it's kind of out of place.
Kind of what? What'd you say, Kate?
I said, even I could tell that telling you to blow it out your ass is kind of out of place considering the. Well, fuck me, and I'm gonna touch it.
Okay.
God.
Your vision goes white. Sorry, I honestly was expecting you to wait before you did that. Wasn't expecting that so soon.
Well, you know.
As soon as you touch it, your vision goes white. And then it clears. And you're in the same place, but there's no canyon. It's grass, hills, forest. You turn around and there is the home that you grew up in. You look down and you see this massive greatsword in your hands. It feels incredible to hold it. Like it was made for you. But sure enough, on each side of it, Celestial written, defend and protect. You feel stronger, older. You blink your eyes and the scene shifts. You're standing alone on the beach. Waves gently lapping. And for a second, you almost think you hear something. Like laughter. You turn around and there are, just up ahead, a group of people, humanoids. You recognize some of them. Horns. Bright white hair. A pair of fancy trousers.
Sorry, please.
Yes. One. I just saw somebody in the chat say something really funny. I'm trying not to laugh. I lost my train of thought.
Fancy pants.
Right. Wow. Great dramatic moment, you guys.
Thanks, guys.
You don't feel any compulsion to go to them. But you can see that they are carefree. Among them you see Wilma as well. With a ton of children with her. Still have the great sword. What do you do?
Look at it.
The blade is almost made out of... It almost looks like it's made out of smoke. There's a sheen to it, though, just underneath. You've never seen a metal quite like this. The pommel you recognize is inlaid with obsidian. And you see 3 stones. One in the center is clear, a diamond of the pommel. The other is dark green, and the other is a amber color. It's incredibly light.
I'm gonna say, mostly to myself, that the world may be super shitty, but that doesn't mean that it deserves to get turned to ash.
Sword begins to...
So I'm marked.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
Sorry. So I'm marked. Big whoop.
The sword begins to glow as you say this. And you're transported back to that ashen wasteland. And there is Sol standing in front of you. Yes.
Yeah. Great. Wonderful. I still think you made a real shit choice.
I didn't choose.
Well, whoever did, point me to him and I'll say the same damn thing.
You have the ability to do something incredible. You don't see it yet. But others do. I tell you what. You like clear-cut deals.
Yeah. I like the terms written out before I sign.
I cannot tell you what every step of your journey will look like, or tell you every right choice to make. However, I will remove your curse. One day. As long as you do not shirk this destiny. This path of good, not ambivalence. Of looking out for more than your own ass. You don't have to be bright and sunshiny.
Good to know.
But when the time comes and you are faced with a choice between easy and right, you're not a fool, Kesra. You know those choices. And you know which option is which. I'll remove your curse. I'll give you power to fight whatever comes in front of you. I'll give you my blessing.
Joy. Will the shitty dreams stop?
Yes. He holds out his hand.
Fine. And I'll take it.
As soon as you feel your skin touch his hand is incredibly hot, almost uncomfortable to touch. You feel a pulse of energy through your entire body. You wake up in your bed. Not sweating. A good temperature. You feel different. You look at your sword and it's glowing faintly in the corner. What do you do?
Can I tell what time it is?
Maybe about an hour before dawn.
What? I'm certainly not going back to sleep. I'm going to take the blanket. I'm going to cover up the sword.
You approach the sword, and it glows a little bit brighter as you bring the blanket over. Do you still cover it up?
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as you place the blanket over, you feel the cold of the metal underneath the blanket, and as soon as you touch the blade, you get a vision. You're in battle, surrounded by enemies. One of them tries to run. You immediately take your sword, cut through them, and they stop dead. Another tries to disengage from you, but you're too quick. Another slice. An enemy makes an attack on an ally right next to you. And you find a slip in their defense. Drive your sword through them. You have been granted the Sentinel feat. Given to you to take advantage of every drop in your enemy's guard so that you can fulfill your promise. But you know that this comes with a responsibility. And just as it was given, it can be taken away. What do you do?
Thanks. And I'm going to continue to place the blanket over the sword.
The sword's not glowing anymore.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
And I'm going to go back. And I'm going to sit on the edge of the bed. I'm going to say out loud, because I don't know how this shit works, that I said I would.
That what?
I said I would. And I agreed. That doesn't mean I have to like it. And I'm going to rub my chest. And I am going to attempt to wrap my head around the magnitude of everything that just happened.
Do you look?
No.
Okay. You do feel something in your pocket. It's warm.
Is it salty and delicious?
Why don't you check it out?
I'll reach into my pocket.
There is a small pendant about the size of a gold piece, made of silver.
Damn.
Very similar, or very simple, with the icon of a sun in the middle. A holy symbol, so that you no longer need components for spells.
As if I fiddled with any of that magic shit. Let me put it back in my pocket. Fuck my life. I'm gonna have words that shitty old lady tomorrow. Today. God, that's today. Fuck, that's today. It's in like 2 fucking hours. It's in like 2 fucking hours. God. I will probably spend the rest of the morning trying to compose myself so that I do not lose my ever-loving mind when the next person talks to me. Because, well, what's his face may think that I am supposedly unbreakable. I thought, but I am very close to losing my shit right now. Very, very close to losing my shit in a way that I have not for a very long time. And I very much do not like that feeling at all. So
you do hear some shuffling out in the hallway.
I may raise my voice a little bit and say, "You're not getting your cup back."
Do you want some more tea?
No. Fuck off.
What about some bacon?
Maybe.
Maybe my ass. Come on.
Give me like 30 seconds.
You hear her shuffle off.
I'm going to do then what I always do with any strong emotion ever. And I'm going to shove it into a little box back of my head, and I will deal with it later. Preferably never. Maybe I'll be dead before that happens. One can dream. Although dreaming leads to disappointment every time. So, maybe not dream. But I will compartmentalize it. And I will leave the sword under the blanket. I'm going to have some goddamn bacon.
Okay. You walk out into the hallway. There's nobody awake except for you. You can smell the meat beginning to cook. Do you follow it?
Am I in my pajamas?
Are you?
I would assume so.
Okay.
I'm going to go turn around and get out of my pajamas.
Okay.
My pajamas generally have a very low neck, and I may have agreed, been forcibly coerced into jumping on this crazy train, but that doesn't mean I will actively invite more questions. So, I'm going to get changed.
Okay. You do.
I'm not going to wear my armor or anything, but
Yeah.
I will get changed.
You do so.
And head downstairs.
Upstairs. You head up to the main floor. And you see Sinestra is there. Still in her pajamas. An old grandma, like, nightgown that's 10 sizes too big. It's a moment. and there's a fire in the middle of the room. You can see the smoke is being funneled up and out, just somehow.
Cool.
And you see several long strips of bacon that are, sorry, that have been already finished and are laying out. Joe's here. Hurry up before the other ones wake up.
Fine. I'm gonna go and grab bacon.
Yeah,
It's already in the bacon.
it's hot. It's very good.
Do me a favor. Please don't ever put anything in my fucking tea again.
I didn't put anything in your tea.
See, I feel like that is patently not true.
Everyone got the same tea you did.
Oh, sucks to be them then.
I make the tea from, make all the tea from parts of the root of this tree.
See, I wish you had said that to begin with, because then I would have stuck with beer.
You know what this tree is?
No. Freaky?
It's a moon tree.
I love how you say that like I'm supposed to know what it means.
It's from Mount Celestia, planted here by the gods.
Good for it.
They say that if you make tea from its leaves and roots, it'll help you communicate with them. And help you sleep well.
One of those things is true.
I take it for the nightmares, or for nightmares. It's very helpful.
Just gonna eat more bacon.
Yeah, she just starts chomping next to you. Well,
For the record,
go ahead.
fuck you.
Yeah, you're funny. I'm going out to the town before everybody else wakes up, so tell them not to break into my shit, okay? Or don't, whatever. I'll just curse their whole families. It's fine.
I mean, I feel like they already are, but you do you, boo-boo.
For the record, I don't see what's so special about you anyway.
Oh, wow. Me neither.
But I thought the same thing about myself, and here I am.
Yeah, drinking tea from a freaky tree. Real progress.
I was given a moon tree. What do you have?
Pocket full of sunshine.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I'm leaving, so whatever.
Bye.
The last of the bacon is basically coming off of the grill. There's enough for everybody. And then some.
Is there?
Hmm?
Is there really?
There's some and then there's some extra.
Well, I will definitely have copious amounts of bacon.
Okay. You're stuffing your face when a familiar figure comes up the stairs. It is the princess. Oh, hello.
Bacon?
Sure, thank you. It's Kesra, right?
Mostly.
I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Annalena.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. My brother speaks highly of you.
It's nice.
Yes, it is. Any of the others awake yet?
Not yet.
Evan usually sleeps in, so I figured I'd come up here early and grab some tea, but as it were, I'll just leave you alone then.
I gotta do shit now. Before. Whatever. You.
You can call me Anna if you'd like.
Sure.
Is something wrong?
There's a lot of things wrong, but it's neither here nor there. Normally I'm a proponent of minding my own business. But seeing as I was forcibly catapulted into this circus of whatever I'm sorry. Should let you know that I'm pretty sure Richie Rich, I mean, he has an actual name. I don't remember it. Whoever it was you were talking about in negative ways yesterday.
Roman? Kentigan?
Sure, yeah, that one. I have reason to believe, if I probably didn't hear correctly, there's I only caught the tail end of the thing, and I really only heard one side, but there's reason to believe that he's probably on his way here. So, if I recall correctly.
Here?
I may be completely full of it. No, I know for a fact that I'm completely full of it, but you seem pretty stressed out with the whole Kim in general.
Yes, I am. Thank you for telling me.
I'm supposed to be helpful now.
Are you alright? Is there anything I can do for you?
Absolutely not.
You certain?
No.
Alright, you just seem a little troubled.
Well, you've only just met me, so it's fine. No, it's fine.
You said?
Yeah. I mean, no, but yeah. You know how it is. I assume. Probably. Is it different?
How what is? Pretending to be fine when you're not.
Precisely.
Yes. I was raised in it. It's not exactly healthy.
Oh well. They better wake up or eat all this fucking bacon.
I'll go get them.
Please don't. Let them. No. They'll come down annoyingly early and annoyingly chipper. All on their own.
Not a morning person then, are you?
Not really any time of the day kind of person, but here I am.
What does make you happy then?
No offense, but I've answered a lot of really I've already answered a lot of questions tonight, made a lot of made a decision that I really don't want to have to live with, but I really how it goes. So you'll pardon me if I don't answer.
Certainly, I know what it's like to be asked questions you don't want to answer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
It's fine.
Is Sinestra still here?
No, she went to town, I think. I mean, I assume so. I don't really know where else she would go.
All right. I'll just start my studying for the day without her then. Let me know if I can do anything for you. She gets up, heads over to the other side of the massive single room, and starts pulling books down from the shelf.
I assume I'm near the kitchen area. Does anything even look vaguely alcoholic?
Make an investigation check.
6.
There are some of what look like jugs of liquids that are lined up on a shelf.
How lucky am I feeling? You know what? That was a stupid question because I am unlucky as fuck. However, oh look. Oh look, I'll go over.
Okay.
I'll grab a bottle.
Okay.
Please tell me there's a label.
No.
God. I'm gonna look over my shoulder. See if what's her face is looking at me.
Nope.
Flower power. No, that's not right. I'm gonna make sure she's not looking. I'm gonna sniff it.
It's make a smell check.
Not with the dice that I rolled a 5 on. Let's try this one. I mean 10.
It is definitely fermented something. You are not sure what.
Okay. Well, fermented is a step in the right direction. I'm gonna take a swig. just very subtly. Like I definitely don't want what's her face. Haven't quite found what I'm gonna refer to her as. Evan is legs. He's just legs. That's what his name is. His legs. But I haven't figured hers out yet. So, but I'm gonna very subtly just take a little taste.
Okay.
How nice is the DM feeling today?
I'm just trying to figure out how to describe it. It's sweet, slightly effervescent. You can taste alcohol in it.
On a scale from swill to pink bubbly, where would this be?
It's you feel like it's not exactly alcohol. It just kind of maybe happens to be alcohol.
Okay.
You take another sip. Did you take another sip?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a long morning.
It feels pretty good. It's a very refreshing drink. It's not, yeah, it's nice. It's got a strange aftertaste, but...
I want to take one solid swig of it and then I'll put it back.
Okay.
Because at this point, who the fuck cares?
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw as you put it back on the shelf.
Yay! Well, I have inspiration,
Okay.
so it's fine. I initially rolled 5.
Okay.
I'll roll again. Oh, that was almost a 3. Instead, it's a 17, which means a mod 20.
Okay. You feel fine.
That's objective.
You feel like it's gonna be a good day.
Oh, balls. Okay.
And that's what we're gonna
But-
pick up next session.
Y'all better wake up soon or the bacon will be gone. And the only witness will be what's-her-face. Just saying.
So, Kate, you survived your first solo session.
Well, I was shaking from nerves to begin with, but then I got freaking cold. And so that's half the reason why I've been like crossing my arms. Because, Kesra would have crossed her arms anyway, but I'm also fucking cold, so it's fine. Oh my god.
Not a bad 2 hours.
Not a bad 2 hours. God. There's a whole lot to unpack there.
I feel like you say that after every session.
Yeah, but this one's got like a lot. This one's got a lot. The whole Dark Commander thing is a little highly troubling.
I just work
What's
here.
even more highly troubling is the chances of Kesra telling anyone about him.
You're gonna be like Maudie, who doesn't tell anybody anything that they do.
Nothing. Like,
Poor Deirdre.
Fine.
Leona.
fine.
You have Deirdre, you have Leona who tells everyone everything, and then you have Maudie and Kesra who tell no one anything.
Nothing. Although, to be fair, Maudie and Kesra have a different level of not telling anyone anything. Maudie was very open with his past. He just doesn't tell anybody about what happens presently. Whereas Kesra doesn't tell anyone anything. Nothing at all. So,
Are you excited?
yes,
About your
I am.
new feat.
Yes, I am very excited about that feat. Very, very excited. It's a good feat. It is a dang good feat, man.
Should we, I'm curious if we should start saying who this person is or not.
I mean, I feel like the beans have been spilled.
Oh yeah? Who is it? Do you want to tell them?
I mean, most people have probably already figured it out that it's Paylor.
You hope.
Or that's what I'm really hoping. That it's Paylor.
It's actually Vecna.
Surprise! Surprise! It's actually the god of
Secrets and lies.
Yeah. Although honestly, like that's kind of more Kesra's jam. Honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I sure hope it's him. Wouldn't it be great if somebody set up an elaborate ruse to make her think that it was him in order to actually direct her in a different direction?
That's some Vecna shit right there, I will be honest with you.
That is some straight up Vecna shit. Also, would not be the first time, probably, that someone has misdirected her towards a different end that she did not anticipate. That would be par for the course. Be par for the course, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
So,
are you ready to tell them are you ready to spill the beans about your class and your subclass? Or you want to wait?
I mean, maybe not subclass yet.
Okay.
Not subclass yet. But class, I like to think of her as a surprise paladin. She is a surprise paladin. Surprise counts because it was a surprise for everyone involved, her including. So.
Kesra, the half-elf paladin of Paylor.
I hope.
With hope. Oh.
Man. God, whoever this Dark Commander is. Vaporizing shit. Opening giant chasms in places.
Massive shout out to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, thanks you guys. Don't do that. I haven't started yet.
I love it when people harass us in the chat. It's a very good time.
It is. It's a wonderful
Hey,
time.
we didn't use any cards tonight.
I mean,
oh, frick!
We were supposed to do a giveaway.
Yeah! Why didn't you remind me? All right, quick, everybody, guys. Hold on. Start giveaway.
When was I supposed?
Okay, guys, I started the giveaway. If you want to win a Kesra Chibi, type cursed in the chat right now to be entered for a chance to win.
Type cursed.
Cursed. Lowercase. And you could win. Where's my chest Kesra Chibi? You could win this Kesra Chibi.
Yay! Kesra.
It's a sticker. There's also Leona. And there's Deirdre. And then there's sweet little Maudie. Oh. So I would be giving these away. These are like limited edition stickers. I will be giving these away during our regular sessions during the break if I can fucking remember. And every time someone has a solo session, you can win their sticker.
Yay!
Yay!
They all look so good together. They're very cute.
It's very good.
It is very.
Do you want to show them your dice tray or your dice box?
Yeah. So I have a collection problem. Surprise, surprise to no one ever. And I keep. This is like 2/3 of my dice, and I decorate the front. And look, the gang's all here.
Oh no, it's so good.
The gang's all here.
Mine is in my dice tray.
Oh.
So that whenever I roll a nat one, I can blame somebody and I can kill their character.
It's probably usually Kestra's fault.
Usually. Let's see who this lands. I'll roll Dreamcatcher. It's a 15 on Maudie. Y'all, I think Dreamcatcher is for real, like, enchanted, because I cannot roll with it as a player for shit. But every time I'm a DM, I can roll, like, 4 or 5 natural 20s in a single session. It's insane. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate for us players. Usually.
Alright, here's your last chance to enter the,
enter the giveaway.
Giveaway.
Type cursed in the
Curse,
thing.
which is what Kesra is.
Like 40 times over.
We'll go ahead
for lots of different reasons.
We'll go ahead and sign off. We'll start with you, Kate.
Hi, I'm Kate. I play Kesra, the half-elf paladin. And you can find me on Twitter and literally everywhere else on the internet at Very Pale Ale.
I am Camille, host and dungeon master on Open for Adventure, and you can find me on Twitter at Camille Does DND. And that's about it. Oh, you can also find Open for Adventure. I know the name of our channel.
Fine. Cool.
Open for Adventure on Twitter at Open for Adventure. Oh, let's pick a winner. Close entries. Pick a winner. Pokey Horse! Pokey?
Now you get to have a little grumpy asshole all of your own.
Oh, Pokey. So proud of you, Pokey. Hey, Pokey, message me on Discord and give me your address to send this to, and I will get it sent to you ASAP.
She will only slightly stalk you.
Honestly,
Oh,
guys, I don't need someone's address to find them on the internet. It's fine. I'm just kidding, everybody. Yeah. Guess what I'm about to do, Kesra? Kate?
What are you about to do?
I'm about to roll them fucking credits!
Hell yeah.
Woo!